A new season of anime is just right around the corner, and that is Summer Anime of 2025. Now, with each new season of anime, there's usually some peak anime that you might want to keep your eyes on, and I'm here to tell you what I think the anime that are going to be doing pretty well or that you should keep your eyes on are. This summer is going to be a pretty peak summer. We're going to get some solid new gen, and I'm sure you guys can see right behind me. First anime to look forward to is Dandadan Season 2 or Season 1 Core 2. They broke up the first season after 12 episodes. This is pretty much the second part to the first season. I'm still a little used to that 24 episode seasons, and they are calling it a second core. Season 2 ended off on a pretty big plot hanger moment. I know personally I didn't like where the season ended off just because it felt like not a seasonal ending, just an episode ending. But Season 2 should be good because we're going to get the rest of the cursed plot, and we're gonna probably get some more clean action scenes, some more power-ups. A lot of stuff is probably gonna happen in Season 2, so it's something to definitely look forward to. Second anime to look forward to is Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8 had a great Season 1. I know when it came out, everyone was talking about it, so Season 2 I'm sure is gonna do just as good, or if not have at least a good amount of fight scenes to keep people entertained. Personally, I never got too much of the hype of Kaiju number 8. It got too hyped up in my own mind, but finally we get into Kafka utilizing his powers in the Kaiju Killer Squad, so it's something pretty interesting to look forward to for the summer. Another thing I guess to look forward to would be Season 4 of Rising of Shield Hero. I wouldn't say everyone should look forward to this, but mainly just Shield Hero fans. If you're still a fan after Season 2 and 3 of Shield Hero, then I'm sure you're going to be a fan of Season 4. And I know that Shield Hero does get up to some pretty crazy stuff. The plot actually does progress and it actually does get pretty cool, but they also were fumbling a lot with the next seasons. I didn't find too much enjoyment of Shield Hero outside of Season 1. It's not for everyone, but it is definitely something to look forward to if you're a Shield Hero fan. Another thing to look forward to, if you're a fan of vampires and anime, then Call of Night Season 2 is coming out. Call of Night Season 1 was pretty good. I'll say it's pretty good, and I'm sure it gets better. I personally got spoiled a little bit, so I do know that there are a lot of clean moments in this anime. The anime also kind of changes gears, I feel like, so we might get a completely different plot line in Season 2. It's something to keep your eye out for. That's all I'll say. And something else we get, another shonen. We also are going to be getting Sakamoto Days Part 2. So just Part 2 of Part 1, Core 2. Once again, Dandadan is the first to introduce this whole half seasons, and I think a lot of anime are going to follow this trend of half seasons, but Sakamoto Days is one of those animes to follow this half season trend. I'm sure as we're progressing in Sakamoto Days, there's going to be a lot more clean assassination, combat, and moments. I personally don't know where this plot of Sakamoto Days is going, but do not sleep on Sakamoto Days because it might have some very clean action moments. And then the last thing I would say, well, not the last thing, but the last show to look forward to would be Grand Blue Season 2. For any comedy anime fans out there, if there was a big 3 of comedy animes, Grand Blue would be on there. And so this finally getting a Season 2 is actually crazy. And honestly, I'm gonna throw some names out for a big 3 of anime, comedy anime. We got Grand Blue, I want to say Prison School, and Konosuba. I feel like those are the big 3 of comedy anime. Season 2, this is probably the most shocking thing on the list for me, Grand Blue Season 2. I honestly thought they abandoned this anime, at least in adapting its content, and so I'm ready for more laughs. Before I move on to the biggest things to come out this season, I do want to talk about things that I'm actually a little shocked about. I'm sure there's going to be an audience for this. Rent a Girlfriend Season 4. I don't even think I finished Season 1. I'm surprised this got through both Season 2 and 3. This is probably going to have 10 seasons of an anime. I don't know how you guys, whoever keeps watching this, please stop. I'm damn, 4 seasons? I kind of stopped watching because I did really hate how the main character was moving. And from what I've heard, the main character still does the same stuff. So there's no way. Another anime I'm shocked is getting a Season 2. Reborn as a Vending Machine. I don't feel like I need to say anything about this getting a Season 2. Really, Reborn as a Vending Machine? Was the first season that good that y'all were yeah, I need the second season? Bro, give me Eminence and Shadow Season 2. I don't need this shit. This isekai wasn't even good. Now let's get into what's actually about to carry this season. What's gonna carry the summer of anime for 2025 is one, Kimetsu no Yaiba. They're doing the Infinity Castle. The first 3 episodes of Infinity Castle or something is gonna be a movie. It's gonna be literally a movie. So this is gonna be probably just as big as the bigger than the Demon Slayer Train movie. Yeah, Infinity Castle is gonna be insane. That's gonna carry. And then the second thing that's gonna also carry the summer is Chainsaw Man, the Reze movie. I don't really know the contents of this movie, but it's gonna progress the plot of Chainsaw Man, and you know it's gonna be peak animation because season 1 was peak animation throughout the entire thing. So both Demon Slayer and Chainsaw Man guarantee will carry this summer. But no, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. All this will be in July. Wait, will it? No, it won't. Most of this will be in July. Chainsaw Man movie is going to be in September, which honestly is valid. You know, you can't have 2 anime movies in theaters at the same time. This summer is something to look forward to. I think there's some solid stuff on this list. It's definitely not like going to be a boring summer. And then some better stuff is probably about to come out in fall.